First love yourself before anyone else. First love yourself by Trinisha Cottrell.
Hi, this is Trinisha Cottrell, and welcome to First Love Yourself, where love, life, and Christ combine. This is. Hi, this is Trinisha Cottrell, and welcome to First Love Yourself, where life, love, and Christ combine. I'm so grateful to have you here on this journey of self discovery and empowerment with me. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to be in purpose, and sky's the limit. But before we get started, if you're new here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more uplifting and empowering content like this. So get comfortable because we are about to get into it. Let's go. Brief pause. Okay, so I know you guys can hear me, but it is just doing its own thing. There we go. Hopefully I didn't hit it too many times, but listen, technical difficulties, work with me. Okay, so earlier today I was watching this video, and I like to watch a lot of informational, educational videos so that I can learn more and become more productive in life. And so if you really trying to be about that life, if you really trying to be skilled and trying to be in purpose, then the sky is the limit. And so I came up with this acronym called SKY, and the S is for skills. Sometimes when you're in your purpose, when you're going through things, you kind of feel like it's just supposed to be handed to you. You don't feel like you got to do work to go out there and get the things that you want. But if you have something that is your purpose, you have to go out and get the skills necessary to be successful in that thing that God placed on your life. If God is saying you're supposed to be a singer, you might have to do some vocal lessons. You might have to go to 30-day singer, not trying to call them out or like shout them out or anything. But listen, if you really trying to get techniques and skills to become better because you really want to be a better person, because you really want to be about that singing life, then you might have to take some singing courses. If I want to be an entrepreneur, I have to take entrepreneurial classes. I have to go out and learn things about e-commerce. I have to learn about different strategies and techniques to market. I have to learn what my audience is and who I'm talking to and who I might be selling to in the future. But I won't know all of that just based off of just me being me. I have to go out and earn and learn those skills. I have to put in that work. I have to really want it. How badly do you want the things that you want in life? You know, I always reference like this guy or whatever it is that you're going for in life, because most women can resonate with this. Like, as badly as you want that guy that you know you had no business of being with, is as badly as you have to go after this skill. You have to go after this skill like you need it, like you need some cake. If you a cake person, you have to go after it like like you need to take a shower every day because you want good hygiene. You know what I'm saying? And so when you're going through life, you really have to get the skills necessary to be successful. If I'm trying to be a billionaire, I'm going to have to learn how to steward the finances that I have right now. And it's all about growing and learning as you go. You can't just be at level 10 and you don't have the skills in between to get to level 10. You get to level 10 because you leveled up, because you did things in the off season. You let God work on you in the darkness to get you prepared for the things that you are having in your life. And so remember to get the skills. Learn the skills to succeed. The K is for kindness. I know you did not think that you were going to get there just by being mean to people. I know they say like the good guy loses or the good girl loses, or you don't really get what you want because you have to work for what you're going after. And that's true. You have to work for it, but that does not mean be rude and nasty and hateful to other people to try to get what you want in life. That means that you go after things with a zeal, with a confidence that you can only get from God. You go after it because you got the skills, so you know what you're talking about. You go after it with a confidence that just comes from you being able to develop who you are, who God created you to be. When you are in your purpose, when you're kind to other people, there all of that kindness comes back to you. It's not like it's lost out there somewhere, like you were kind for no reason or you were loving to someone for no reason. It doesn't matter if that person doesn't accept it. The right people will accept your kindness. The right people will accept you being an actual good person, because who is going to work with a mean, hateful person? Nobody. So you being kind is going to allow you to be in purpose as well, because people are going to see your heart posture. They're going to see that you are a good person, that you are someone that they can work with, that when they're around you, they feel motivated and inspired because you are kind, because you are motivated, because you are inspiring. So you have to treat others the way that you want to be treated. I know you heard that probably growing up, but it's so true. You cannot go around expecting to have friends if you're not a good friend. You go around expecting to have good friends because you are a good friend. I know I like to tell these little short stories in between, but sometimes it's helpful. And so I'm gonna help tell one right here, right? And so I used to, when I was in the single season, I would be like, okay, I want this type of person. I want this type of friend. And the whole time I wasn't being a good friend. The whole time I wasn't being a good person. And so I had to work on those skills and let God work on those skills in the darkness so that I could actually become a better person, so that I could have a good friend. I could receive a good friend because I was being a good friend. Not just because God said, oh, you were nice one day out of 365 days. No, I had to really be intentional about the things that I was doing and say, okay, I really do want to be a good person. I really do want to treat this friend like they can confide in me. I'm not just going around telling everybody's business. I'm really keeping the secret between us if it's something personal, because it's not my story to tell. I'm really cherishing the friendship and not just saying, oh, I got to be friends with this person, when the person that I think I want to be friends with could never be a good friend to me. So it's all about appreciating the things that you have so that God can give you more things. Because when you're kind, all that kindness is going to come back to you. It's not going nowhere, it's going to you. And the why is for yes. You have to go outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes we get so scared and we want to say no to everything. No, I'm not going to go to the gym. No, I'm not going to go take this opportunity at the job. No, I'm not going to book this modeling gig, or whatever your thing is that you're trying to do in life. And we get so comfortable being entertained and so comfortable doing the things that don't serve us, that aren't pushing us to move forward or to another level, that we are stagnating our own growth. We are so comfortable just being where we are. We don't think about where we're headed. But you have to be able to allow God to get you uncomfortable. That position that you want is going to make you uncomfortable. When you want a good body, you're in the gym and your muscles are breaking in order to build you up, to strengthen your muscles so that you can have abs, so that you can have muscle definition, so that you can have more strength when you're doing stability training. You don't get that from being comfortable. You get that from being uncomfortable. If you really want something in life, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable for a season, for a moment, just to have the things that you really, really desire in your heart. If I want to be a billionaire, it's probably not going to look like everybody else's life. And while sometimes I might have complained in the past about saying, oh, why is it so hard? Of course it's going to be hard. If everybody could be a billionaire, everybody would be a billionaire. But when you want something in life, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to do the work. You have to say, how badly do I want this thing? Do you really want it? Do you really want to become a model? Okay, take some modeling courses. Start taking photographs as if you already are a model, so that people can see that that's what you do. People don't know that you do it just because that's something that you dreamed up and you write it in a notebook somewhere. You gotta promote yourself, like Grant says all the time. You really got to say what it is that you want and show people that you want it. You have to say, okay, I am a model, and go out and model, go out and do photo shoots, go out and come up with creative ideas, put out there, hey, are you looking for a model for this brand? Are you brand ambassadors? Are you looking for somebody to model your merch? Because I do blah, or whatever the verbiage is. But people have to know that you are that person. And they're not going to know it just because you're a person. They're going to know it because you promote yourself. They're going to know it because that's the thing that you're saying that you do, because you're being intentional about the steps that you're taking in order to do the things that it is that you need to do in life. But none of this is possible without God. I know some people want to click off right there because I might have some non believers on here, and there's no judgment. But, of course, as a Christian, I want everybody to have peace and joy. I want everybody to be fulfilled. I don't want anybody to feel like, one, they're not good enough, two, that they're being judged, and three, that they have to be perfect to know Jesus. I want them to know that you could be exactly who you are and come to Jesus exactly as you are, and he will accept you. If you really want joy unspeakable, if you want a peace that surpasses all understanding, the only way I receive that is through God. So if that's what you want, that's my suggestion. And if you're on this channel, it's because some of the things that I've said have been really helpful for your life. And it's not all me, it's Jesus. It's because he changed me. It's because he showed me the error of my ways and showed me that there was a better way. He showed me that I didn't have to just settle for bare minimum. He showed me that I didn't just have to be comfortable in life, that I could get uncomfortable and have the things that I really truly desired. But I only got that because I wanted to be obedient, because I needed God, because I saw that everything that I was doing wasn't helping my life. But the thing that did help was Jesus. His I had to tell this. Oh my gosh. It's so good. But I don't want to. So I was listening to a sermon earlier. It's going to be quick because I don't want to take too much of your time up. But I was listening to the sermon earlier by PMJ, and he was talking about how Jesus died for us and he paid the ultimate price. And he said, so why are we walking around like we're priceless? Why are we walking around devaluing ourselves? It's like the old shoes analogy that he used. He said, you had play shoes and then you had school shoes. And then he said, why are you walking around like play shoes when you really the school shoes? When you really that person? When your price is so valued because Jesus knew that you were valued more than anything else. But yet you're devaluing yourself for other people who don't know their worth. That makes no sense at all. If you really know you that person, then start acting like you're that person. I'm gonna have to be like PMJ and say, start walking like that person, start talking like that person. You have to really speak a life into yourself. Don't worry about all these other people that don't know what they want to do with their life. Worry about what God said that you are supposed to be doing in your life because you have a purpose. We are here for a mission, for a reason. And the moment that you do things that are outside of your mission is the reason why we feel so depleted most of the time, because we're doing things that are purposeless. In order for us to really feel motivated, in order for us to really be fulfilled, God will fill us up when we're in purpose. You have to keep going in the direction that you want to go in. Do not give up on yourself. I don't care who says what when. You have to believe in yourself. Even if ain't nobody else got to believe in you but you. When you say that you got this, when you say you're that person, when you say that you're beautifully and wonderfully made, when you say that you're more precious than rubies, when you say that you're the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath, when you say that you are worth the price. I don't know about you, but I want to prove to God that it was worth it. I don't want to walk around acting like he owes me something. I want to walk around knowing that he knew that I was worth this, and it was worth every single piece of blood that was shed. I want to get to heaven one day and I didn't leave nothing on the table. I don't want to go up there and God got like this Rolodex or this whole scroll that rolls down with the millions of things that he was going to do in my life that I didn't receive because I gave up on myself. That's what I don't want. I want to accomplish and achieve every single thing that I have ever wanted to do in my life because God was going to give it to me. Because he had blessings on racks, on stacks, on packs of blessings for me, and I believed in myself. I need you to believe in yourself. When nobody else got your back, when nobody else is on your side, when everybody else is looking at you crazy, I need you to keep going. I need you to keep believing in yourself. I need you to keep pushing. No matter what, you have to keep going because you got this and God got you.